So welcome to episode 2 of my new video series where I'm comparing WordPress versus Wix for blogging. And if you haven't seen the first video, please do so. There's a link in the description below. And in the first video, I share my opinion on the quality of the articles that rank high in Google on the search term WordPress versus Wix. And spoiler alert, those articles are pretty bad. Some of them are biased opinions and some just favor WordPress over Wix without sharing any good arguments. And I'm still figuring out who's the winner. And do note, I definitely like WordPress, but I'm not the kind of person with a tunnel vision. No, I want to keep my eyes open, and my goal is to publish an actual trustworthy report where I share all my findings and conclusions. Especially for beginners, it's important to know the facts about both website builders. So in the second video of this video series, WordPress versus Wix for bloggers, I'm going to cover pricing. I will share how much it'll cost you to start a blog either on WordPress or Wix. Hey, my name is Robin and I have 10 years of experience running WordPress websites and multiple years of working as an internet marketing consultant at an internet marketing agency. Currently, most of my income comes from me running my WordPress store/blog where I sell my 4 self-published books about puppy training. These are my 4 self-published books about puppy training. They are available in the Netherlands, so in Dutch and in English. So last year in 2020 I made $223,320 in revenue after VAT selling these 4 self-published books through my WordPress WooCommerce website. And I also sell on third-party platforms, but that's not included in this revenue number. So again, welcome to episode 2 of this video series where I'm comparing WordPress versus Wix for blogging. And in this second video I will share my findings and thoughts on pricing for both platforms if you were to start a blog on either WordPress or Wix for 6 years. So why 6 years? Well, because that will paint you the best picture of the costs. For instance, most often people tell you that starting a WordPress website costs you $2.95 per month. Well, that's the introductory pricing. After 3 years, you will need to pay the total amount of $8.99 per month. Furthermore, there are some more costs involved in running a blog, which we'll cover in detail in this video. So I will start by explaining the pricing structure of WordPress, and after that I'll cover Wix, and I'll end off by sharing my conclusion. My English puppy training website and my blog CreatorAct.com both run on WordPress. So to use WordPress you need to buy web hosting and a domain. I chose to buy my domains and web hosting over at the web hosting company Bluehost.com. And Bluehost is one of the most recommended web hosting companies for WordPress websites. The cheapest plan Bluehost offers, and the plan I use, is $2.95 per month for the first 36 months or 3 years. The price is the discounted and introductory price. After those first initial 36 months, you pay $8.99 per month for their web hosting. Furthermore, Bluehost offers you a free domain extension, like my domain name CreatorAct.com, for free for the first 12 months. After that, it's $17.99 per year. So what's the total cost of having a WordPress website with Bluehost for 6 years? 72 months. So first you have the Bluehost web hosting cost for 3 years of $2.95 per month. That's a total of $106.20. So the Bluehost web hosting cost for the next 3 years after that is $8.99 per month. This is the regular pricing. That's a total of $323.67. The total web hosting cost for using Bluehost for 6 years is $429.84. So then you also have domain costs. So the first year you'll get for free. After that you pay $17.99 per year. So if you choose to do that for the next 5 years, you'll pay a total of $89.95 for having your domain name for 6 years in total. So in total, web hosting plus domain, that's $519.79 for 6 years. So that's $7.22 per month if you choose to use WordPress plus Bluehost, as I have for my English puppy training website and my blog CreatorAct.com. So besides the web hosting and domain costs, you also need a premium template. So of course you can go with a free WordPress template, but if you want your future blog to look professional, you need more design features. So the one I use for my blog CreatorAct.com and my puppy training websites is Theme X Pro, and it's a great theme that offers many features. It'll cost you $69 as a one-time payment for a single website. So it's pretty cheap in my opinion. So adding the $69 as a one-time payment to the earlier $519.79 of the web hosting and domain cost will end up paying $588.79. So besides a premium theme, you need security and a backup system. So if anything happens to your website, you have a backup. So I'll cover the WordPress versus Wix security and backup options in detail in another video. But in short, I'll go over what's, in my opinion, the best option for you for backup and security of your WordPress website. So I believe the most affordable and user-friendly option for backing up your WordPress website is Updraft Plus. So Updraft Plus is one of the most popular backup tools for WordPress websites.
If you use WordPress, you're vulnerable. Vulnerable to hackers, regular security flaws, insecure web hosts, bad plugins, server crashes, and user error.
So the premium version of Updraft Plus is $70 for the first year. After that you'll pay $42 per year. This subscription is for 2 websites. So if you have another website, you can add that website to it as well. So the total amount you pay for Updraft Plus for 6 years is $280. So adding the $280 to the earlier amount of $588.79 for the domain and web hosting cost and the premium theme, will end up paying $868.79 for 6 years of having a WordPress website. So that's $12.07 per month. So when starting, you don't need any fancy tools. The only thing I do suggest is that you begin incorporating email marketing the moment you start having some consistent rankings in Google. But there are great email marketing tools out there you can use for free while growing your list. I created a video where I compared and selected the best free email marketing tool. The video link is in the description if you want to check it out. And I can assure you can definitely get to $1,000 in revenue per month with your blog with these costs I just described. I did it with my puppy training blog as well. Okay, let's talk about Wix pricing. So Wix offers multiple plans if you want to start a blog or a website. So for starters, you can start a Wix blog for free, which you can't do with WordPress. The beautiful thing about having the free option is that you can start building your blog before paying for it. When reading other comparison articles around Wix versus WordPress, they often point out that you still have Wix ads on your website if you go with the free plan. You can use a custom domain name and you can use Google Analytics, favicons, etc. But are any of these things important when I'm building and designing a new blog? No, of course not. I don't mind having a Wix ad on my website when a website is still in maintenance mode while building it. Furthermore, who cares about not having a custom domain name and not being able to use Google Analytics? I don't even have visitors on my website yet, so why should I care about tracking it with Google Analytics? So in my opinion, these arguments trash talking Wix aren't valid ones. So to make a valid price comparison between the two, let's find out how much I need to pay for using Wix for the upcoming 6 years or 72 months as I did with WordPress. So firstly, you can perfectly start by using the free Wix version in the beginning. Furthermore, you're better off by starting with a free Wix website because after a few days or after a week or so, you'll receive a 50% discount offer from Wix. After a while, that discount will go away and Wix does not permanently offer that 50% discount on their website. So in this example, calculating the cost for running a Wix website, I'm using the initial 50% discount offer. So while you're still on a free Wix plan, you can start designing and readying up your website. The moment you receive the 50% discount offer, you sign up for a paid plan. And when you have the paid plan, you do want to use the custom domain and start tracking your first website traffic with Google Analytics. So Wix offers 4 different pricing plans besides the free plan. They are called the Connect domain, the Combo, Unlimited and VIP. So with the Connect domain you still have Wix ads on your website, so we don't choose that one. The downside of the Combo plan, so the second plan, is that there is a bandwidth limitation. In short, with a maximum of 2 gigabytes bandwidth, you can handle 1,000 to 2,000 people visiting your website every month. It depends on the sites on your web pages. So the other downside is that Wix only offers a 50% discount on the unlimited and VIP plan. So the unlimited plan is even cheaper than the combo plan if you incorporate the 50% discount period. So let's do the calculation. So you first sign up for free, and the moment you see the 50% discount offer, you sign up for the unlimited plan. So same as with WordPress and Bluehost, you can choose a monthly, yearly or 2-year billing plan. So we'll go with the cheapest option, which is the 2-year plan. So as said before, like Bluehost, Wix also offers an introductory plan. If you choose the 2-year plan, you pay $6.98 per month for the first 2 years. After that, you pay the regular price of $13.96 per month when choosing the 2-year billing cycle. So what's the total price for having a Wix website for 6 years or 72 months? So for the first 24 months, you're on the initial unlimited plan of $6.98 per month. So that's $167.56 in total. So after the first 24 months, there are still 48 months left of those 6 years. And multiplying 48 months with the regular Wix unlimited pricing plan, which is $13.96 per month, if you pay for the 2 years up front, it is $642.31. So in total, that's $642.31 plus $167.56, and it's a total of $809.87 for the first 6 years of using Wix, the unlimited plan. So then you also have domain costs. In the first year of using Wix, you get a free domain. Same as with WordPress plus Bluehost. After that, you can select a registration period of your liking. So 1 year to 3 years, whereas 3 years is of course the cheapest option. So when you choose 3 years, you pay $15.72 per year for your domain. So it's a bit cheaper than Bluehost. So since we have 5 years left of that first initial period of 1 year where you receive the domain name for free, we'll pay a total of $78.60 for the domain for 5 years, if we choose the 3-year registration period. So adding the website cost of $809.87 of the unlimited plan for 6 years to the domain cost of $78.60 for 6 years, we have a total of $888.47 for choosing Wix for 6 years. So that's $12.34 per month. So what about backups? So the cool thing about Wix is that you don't need to buy an additional service for backing up your website. So the backup feature inside Wix is called Site History. The Site History feature from Wix is a standard feature inside your Wix toolbox. It's included in the free website version of Wix, so you don't need a premium plan to get this feature. So the Site History feature is comparable with one of the most expensive backup tools for WordPress, called Jetpack. The Site History feature of Wix offers you real-time backups. So whenever you change something on your website, the Site History feature creates a new version for you to fall back on if you screw things up. So in conclusion, what platform offers the best pricing for you if you want to start a website or blog for 6 years? So again, why 6 years? Well, you don't want to start a blog for only 1 year, right? Starting a blog is a long-term decision, and using 6 years gives you the best outlook on what cost you may expect. I could also have chosen for 5, 7 or 8 years, but I went with 6. So again, the cost of choosing WordPress plus Bluehost when starting a blog/website is $868.79 in total for 6 years. So that's $12.07 per month. So these are the domain costs, the web hosting costs, the cost of a one-time payment for a premium WordPress theme, and the cost for the premium package of Updraft Plus, a tool that helps you create backups of your website. So when choosing Wix for 6 years, you pay a total of $888.47. This includes the website unlimited plan and the .com domain. That's $12.34 per month. In total, you pay $19.68 more if you were to choose Wix over WordPress plus Bluehost. So that's 27 cents more per month. So in my opinion, there's a tie between WordPress and Wix if you only look at the net prices. They both offer similar pricing. While WordPress might be slightly cheaper, Wix's tool is more convenient in my opinion, especially regarding maintenance and creating backups that we'll cover in one of the following videos in the following series. Of course, when you're a tech wizard and know every little thing about creating websites and programming and stuff like that, you probably prefer WordPress. But I believe the majority isn't a tech wizard. And for them, Wix might be the better choice when starting a blog, especially since writing quality blog posts and promoting your blog posts already costs lots of time and energy. So anyhow, as said in the beginning of this video, I'm still figuring out who's the winner if you want to start a blog. So if you like this video series of me comparing WordPress versus Wix, please let me know by clicking that thumbs up button. Furthermore, if you have any questions, please let me know as well in the comments below. Also make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like my videos. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.